Hello Sudoku friends and welcome to yet another El País Experto puzzle, and today is the 5th of April 2024. It is today's version of their puzzle, by the way. It looks as if we are going to have a 7 here because these 7s block across. And since we now have two 7s blocking these 6 squares and this 7 blocks this, we have another 7 here and therefore 1 here. These two 7s block up and this 7 blocks across a 7 here. 7 and 7 block across, 7 blocks up here and 7 blocks up here. The last 7 for this puzzle has been found. Now we can plant a 6 here because this 6 blocks across. This 6 blocks across, this blocks across, this blocks down, and this blocks up. Here's a 6. Here are 4 and an 8. The 8 blocks up. The 4 goes here and the 8 here. I wonder when the Experto part of this puzzle will surface. So far it's very, very easy. Frankly, too easy for my liking. But let's see how this progresses and develops. 4, 5, 9 here. 4, 5 block here. So here's a 9, 4, 5 here now. And since we have a 4, 5 here, we also have a 4 and a 5 in two of these squares. We have a couple of 1s blocking these 5 squares, and we have this one blocking up, so a 1 must go here. A 3 must go in one of these squares because this 3 blocks here and this 3 blocks here. A 1 must go either here or here. The 4 blocks across and down. Here's a 4. 3 and 9 here. Therefore, since this 9 blocks here, one of these two squares must be a 9. We now have a 6 blocking down. One of these is a 6. So we have a 6 and a 4. We have a 6 and a 4. So a 6 and a 4 must go in two of these 3 squares here. I think I found a 3. Let me explain. This 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here. Okay, so it's clear that for column 4, a 3 must go here or here. Therefore, a 3 can't go here and here. The 3 also can't go here. The 3 also can't go here. And this 3 also blocks here. So this is 3. It would appear that we have a pair of 1 and 3s, but I'm not sure if it means anything. It took me a while to figure it out. And the square here can be a 1 or a 3 only. And here's why. 3 blocks across here. So it's clear that this can be a 3. But now look at the rest of the numbers attacking this square. The 1 could go here, but not a 2. 3 could go here, but not a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is a 1 or a 3. And here is something that is quite obscure, and it's not often, I think, that I see this. But it probably occurs more often than not, except, as I said, I don't normally spot this. But we know that one of these is a 3. We also have a 1 in this block number 2. So none of these squares can be a 1 or a 3. A 1 and a 3 block here. So a 1 and a 3 can go here and it can go here. And in no other square in this entire column number 5. I'm not sure that it means a lot though, except that an 8 and a 9 up here in two of these 3 squares. And now it might be worth the trouble to look at these 4 empty squares. Because we know that one of these must be an 8, and we know that 8 and 9 must go in two of these 3 squares. So none of these can be 8. That means that this can be an 8 and this can be an 8, right? We also have a 1 blocking here, so it is quite obvious, I think, that these two squares here must be a 1 and an 8 pair. That gives me a 2 and a 3 for these squares, and therefore a 2 for one of these squares, because as we recall, these are 4 and 5. And I think this gives me a 2 here, doesn't it? Because we have a 2 blocking here and here, 2 blocking here, and we just figured out that one of these is a 2 blocking up. So this must be a 2. 4, 8, 9 here. 4, 8, 9. Hang on. 4, 8, 9. 9 and 8 are blocking here. This is a 4, 8, 9 now here and here. 4 and a 6 must go in these squares. Yes, of course. And the 4 and the 6 now block here, so these two squares must be a 4 and a 6. And we have a 3 and a 9 here, remember? So this can't be a 9, it must be an 8, and this must be the 9. Now, this was a 1, 8, now it's just a 1. This was a 1, 8, now it's just an 8. This is very nice. Now 8 and 3 block across, 8 and 3 go here. And therefore a 9 goes here. 4 and 6, therefore a 5 here. 5 and 5 block up, and 5 blocks across. A 5 has got to go here as well. Now we have two 5s blocking across. The 5 blocks up, 5 goes here. 2 and 3 here, we know that. 8 and 9 have to go in these two squares. We also know that. Therefore, this cannot be an 8. It must be a 3, and this must be an 8. 3 blocks up. We did have a 1, 3 pair here, didn't we? Now this is a 1. And I think the 3 must go here, because we have a 3 blocking across here and here. Here a 2 and a 9. Therefore here a 1 which can't go here, it must go here. And a 5 which must go here, leaving just a single digit over here to figure out, and that must of course be a 2. 4, 5. 5 now blocks down. Here's a 4, here's a 5, and now we have a 4 here as well. 2 4s blocking up. 4 must go here, and this square therefore must be a 6. The 1 blocks down, giving me a 1 here and here, a 9, which blocks up. This 9 blocks across. 9 also must go here, blocking across and across. And I think the last, no, not the last 9, but a 9 must go here. And here an 8. We also now must have an 8 here and here. Here a 2 and a 6, easy. 6 blocks up, 2 goes here, 6 goes here. 2 blocks across, giving me a 3 and a 2, like so. Here a 3 and a 6. But let's do this one first. It's a 4. This 4 blocks down, these 4s block across. We have a 4 here. And the last number in the row here has got to be a 6, which now forces a 6 up here and a 3 like so. That sorts out the 3, 9 we had going on down here. What about the 2, 5? Yes, the 5 blocks down. Here's a 2, and here is the 5. 2 blocks up, we have a 2 here, and the final 9 goes here. And that's it for today's Experte Puzzle from El País. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.